that position belongs to me. It belongs in Grandpa Storm's bloodline. And Amanda's brother, a couple of days ago, was on TikTok talking about how he was going to try to get close to me to unalive me. So Amanda's just throwing a fit right now because she got caught, and a whole bunch of people heard her brother admitting how they're going to try to unalive me, how they're trying to get close to me, and how they're going to do it. How they're trying to plot to unalive me. And there's been a lot of people involved in that. At that too. And Amanda apparently doesn't like it because I called her out pretty harshly on it. She's a Diablo. She got kicked out of the Hells Angels years ago because I think what happened was that she was trying to unalive me when I was a little girl. Just like what James Moon tried to do towards me. So, Amanda is throwing a fit. She's folding under pressure. She can't handle the war that she started on me and my family. Now she's cracking. She's shattering pretty harshly. She's even crying about it. Because the truth's out. And it's already known that she's afraid of going to prison. She's afraid of it, knowing there's a lot of proof to back it up. There's a lot of proof to back up what her brother's been doing, how she's been trying to do it, and how she's been trying to plot on me and how to unalive me for a very long time. And recently in April, she didn't like the fact that I found out that she sent James Moon to try to unalive me. And the whole ordeal is that there's supposed to be a prophecy that's supposed to happen. And it's supposed to bring peace. And they're trying to stop the peace from coming. That's what Amanda's actually ticked off about, is because she is wanting war. Others don't. Others are not for it. So that's why Amanda's throwing a fit. That's why Amanda is losing her mind right now as we speak. She literally thought that she could unalive me, plot on my Grandpa Storm's death, my mother's death, Uncle Bear's death, and then she tried to do it towards me, and then she expects me to keep my mouth shut when someone's trying to murder me, trying to unalive me. Oh no. That's actually what she's getting very emotional about. She can't handle the stuff that she started, because she bragged about it, how she was going to cause a war with me and my family, how she was going to unalive me all the time, her brother, and whoever else is her little minions in the middle of it. Now she's bringing everybody to my social media, which I think it's pretty funny and very comical. They're all about to find out that Amanda is jealous of me because that Hell Angel position belongs to me. Amanda didn't get it because of how she acted towards me. Grandpa Storm didn't give her that position. She's mad because she can't take over the Hells Angels. She's mad about that. So the Diablo is heavily throwing a fit on social media right now over that reason. Which to me, I kind of find it funny. I find it very interesting how she's giving herself away, how she got people caught. There's a lot of people caught that helped Amanda to get me unalived with James Moon. And then her brother bragged about it. Now that freaks her out even more, because there's proof to back it up that her brother is trying to unalive me. That is a outlaw and a Diablo. That's actually what she's throwing a fit about. And like I said, if she would have just left me alone, if she would have not sent James Moon to unalive me, I wouldn't be speaking up like this. I wouldn't be calling out a lot of things. If they would have not unalived Uncle Bear, they would have just left him alone as well too. But I'm not going to sit back and let Amanda try to unalive me in secret that she is going to be known. That's actually what she's mad about too at this time, because I won't shut up about it. And I should have a right to speak upon it. I do. I have the right. I have the freedom of speech to say I have the right to bear arms against people that are trying to unalive me. They're trying to bring people as hitmans and hitwomans my way. And now she's lost her mind. She's literally so stressed out that everything is coming back on her. And she can't handle the war that she started. She admitted it. Others have admitted, so they also told on her too. Her own brother snitched her out. James Moon, everybody snitched each other out. She cannot handle this war that she caused with my family. This prophecy of peace, this war will stop. If you step in the middle of that, good luck to you at that too. Because I'm not going to sit here in silence while you're out here free roaming and you're planning my demise. You're planning to murder me with different folks on TikTok. I shouldn't have to sit back and take it. I have the right to speak up about it, what you're trying to do towards me. I have the right to say something of what you're doing. And it makes you mad that you're caught. All the bikers know what you're doing. They caught you. And you're trying to take my position away from me that Grandpa Storm gave it to me. Because you're a jealous female. And jealousy is a true killer. And what I mean by that, she is so damn jealous that she will unalive me. She will literally hurt, harm, kill, steal to get a position that she wants. She don't know how to get it properly. She will literally harm people. She will kill. She will unalive so she can get a position. She will do anything dirty to get what she wants. And then now it's backfiring on her. And some of the cousins knows that she's talking out of fear. She was crying in one of her videos because she legitly, Amanda thought she could sit there and bully me out of my Hell Angel position is what she's trying to do. You will never submission me. You're not going to control me or my Hell Angel family because you're a Diablo. You were kicked out of the Hells Angels years ago, Amanda. And then you're trying to get people to act a fool with you still, knowing that you're caught of what you're doing towards me. And everybody knew that you sent James Moon to unalive me. That's what you're freaking out about. That's what you're going haywire about at this point. And I think it's funny that you want to sit there, you want to act all big and bad and tough and run your mouth. And then when the pressure hits you, you want to literally shatter. You're collapsing. You can't handle the war that you started. You can't handle all of us speaking up about what you're doing. We have the right to say something. We have the right to speak up about you. We have the right to bear arms. We have the right to stop you of what you're doing to our families. We have the right to say something. We have the right to tell others. We have the right to let anybody know of what you've been doing. Because you try to hide it in secret for a very long time. And now that you're known, you don't like it. I told you, you're begging for attention. You don't want your way. I told you, you better stop. Or you're begging for attention. And now that you're scared, you're crying, you're stressed out, you didn't give a crap about my emotions when you were doing everything to my family, what you were doing to me. You didn't give two flying craps that you wanted to unalive me. You sent sex traffickers my way. You sent predators my way. You sent a hit out on me 2 different times. Even your own brother, that's a outlaw and a Diablo. You didn't care about how it would make my family feel. So you think I'm supposed to sit here and let you abuse me and I gotta shut up? That's your worst mistake to ever do to me, is try to shut me up. I have the right to speak about what you're doing because it's the truth. And you're getting mad and you're trying to attack me because you're trying to bark. You're getting loud. That calm energy, you're losing your mind by trying my family. You're hurting yourself. You're embarrassing yourself. That's what it is. My family's got a lot of proof against you and on you that you don't understand about. On your brother, on him, on her. A lot of people you ran towards too. There's a lot of bikers not on your side at this point in time. You are never going to replace me. You will never be me. I am the blood granddaughter of Grandpa Storm of the Hells Angels. Little Aries. I am his granddaughter, and you are trying to take my place from me. In order for you to do that, you planned in April to unalive me. That's why you sent James Moon to me. So you could take the Hell Angel position away from me. And you know, you should have not done that. You're a Diablo. You're a Hell Angel Queen wannabe. It is not in your bloodline. You are not Grandpa Storm's bloodline. You're never in Hell Angel. You will never be me. You will never take my place of the Hells Angels. It's mine. That's my position to have at birth and right. And you try to take it away from me. And you're not telling people the truth about it. You've been jealous of me. And even when you were in the Hells Angels, that's why you got kicked out. Because you tried to unalive me. That's why you got kicked out. Then James Moon got kicked out because he tried to unalive me. I'm seeing a pattern here with some of the people already as it is. I'm seeing a full-on pattern here. That's not your place to say when I should live and when I should die. Grandpa Storm's bloodline is royalty. And you should have known better not to send no hitman my way. You sent 2 already to me. 2025 and then 2026. Then you try to send predators my way. And you sent a predator my way because you wanted my position that you can't have. That's very interesting here. If you would have just left me alone, if you would have not sent James Moon to try to unalive me, would have never been an issue, would have never been a problem. But there's people knowing the truth that you, your brother, was saying they wanted war, claiming to have war. This prophecy will bring peace. It will stop the war. And it's very sad and very sickening how you would try to intervene with the universe. And it's kind of funny because I would like to see you try. Whenever there's a prophecy and you try to touch it, I would love to see you try it. Because it don't work out well. Because it's in God's hands. And whatever God has planned, it will happen. It will not be touched or tampered with. If it's meant to happen, a prophecy is going to happen. And that's why people are trying to unalive me, so that peace don't come to pass. And I promise you, there's others that are wanting peace. They're tired of war. They're tired of your behaviors, Amanda Diablo. They're tired of you. All the bikers don't like you anymore. They despise you. Because all you do is come out here and you want to unalive families, friends, people that others know. And you're always caught doing it. You bring tragedy. You don't bring nothing but negativity to people's lives. You're not even positive at all. And I don't care if you're autistic or not. That's not no excuses here. You know exactly for what you're doing, and do not use your disability as an excuse here. That's out the door. Everything that you did, everything that you're trying to cause on me and my family, and you've also done it to others too over the time, it's catching up back to you. And James Moon. It's catching up. And I know you know about that prophecy, and that's why you're trying to act all big and bad, and you're shattering. You're cracking under the pressure that you started, that you can't handle. That's all it is. It's very, very questionable. Why are you that miserable? You're out of state. And you sent someone to me. You're out of state. You sent a hitman my way. You did in 2025, and then you did it in April recently in 2026, which was James Moon. He got ran back to Texas. And you said you're South Carolina? Very interesting. You guys ain't far from each other. Huh. Very interesting. And then your brother told on you. He snitched you all out. Oh, he was laughing and boasting how he wanted to get me unalived. Amanda's brother did. There was a Kayla who bragged and boasted about it. So that's about Kayla, Amanda's brother, boasting all over the internet about it. And it was caught by a lot of folks. And you're trying to have people get in the middle of it. People needs to be very careful of helping you, Amanda. Because I know you're sending people to my page. You're sending them to my Facebooks. Which I think is kind of funny and very comical. Because they're going to see the truth about you. You're hurting yourself. You're going to embarrass yourself here. They're going to see for who you are. And that scene that you're sending attackers my way. You're sending hits out on me. You're the one who's sending out harm. When I'm just minding my own business because I don't go looking for you. But it is kind of odd and strange. You have up to 5 or 6 TikToks. And then you want to sit there and fib to people when there was a Marianne who was talking, and that's what ticked you off because it caught you in a lie. that Marianne is a different person than me. That's what you got mad about, because you got caught up in lies. That's why you're attacking me harder now, because you're caught in your lies. You know the stuff you did is catching up back to you. It's catching up to James Moon. It's catching up to you. It's going to catch up to your brother. It's going to catch up for whoever you are sending my way. Karma's real. Karma is not something to be played with out here. That toughness you have, it's fake. You're a queen wannabe that you can't be one, because you don't know how to act right. You don't know how to treat people. You don't know how to handle situations. You crack under pressure. You lie about people. You manipulate people, and you trick people into getting innocence unalived. That's how you work. That's why you're mad when I record you, because it helps me to back up that you're a liar. How you play around out here. You play with people's lives. You seriously get innocence unalived. And you're mad because I proved it and I backed it up. Your mouth is what you cause innocence to get unalived. That's why I record you. You don't like anything I post about, especially recent. It was about that Marianne. And then you guys snapped on me for something I didn't even say or do towards you. It was that Marianne. When you guys brought it up, I was only talking about my Grandpa Storm, that I said, you're going to stop trying to unalive my family. You've already unalived Uncle Bear. You try to do it towards me. That's where I'm getting at. That's why you're mad and you're attacking me. So go ahead and send all these people my way, because you're making yourself look very questionable. You're embarrassing yourself at this time. If people find out the real truth of why you're trying to get innocence unalived, you lie, you manipulate, and you trick people by your mouth. Your mouth is what gets people unalived. And it's catching up back to you. And by that recording, that's what made you mad. Because he's the one who brought it up, that he did not know who called him AP3. I was never in the category. I was never in it. You try to bring me in the middle of it. It was that Marianne. I don't know who she was, but Amanda really ticked off that female. I'll tell you, woo-wee. Like, she got some fire in her, man. I have no clue what Amanda did to tick off Marianne, but Amanda deserved it. And I got a full recording where about Marianne was talking about them. And then what was really on a very strange, so I had to figure this out. At first, Chris and Amanda tried to bring up that equation. And then I went back through my phone and I seen an incident where it was a Marianne. So put two and two together. They're trying to take something out on me that was about Marianne. The whole entire time. Had nothing to do with me. It was a Marianne. For taking off a female over TikTok. And then when I posted that too, and then I posted up to where Amanda's going to stop talking, because that's how she's actually trying to get me unalived, is her mouth. And when I can prove it and back up of what she said and what the videos are doing, that's why she gets mad when I record her. Because it's catching her in some activities that's making her mad, because she can't lie. She can't manipulate. She cannot trick people to unalive me because of her mouth. The things she say is how she gets people unalived. That's how she plays on people's lives out here. That's why she don't like me speaking. That's why she don't like me. And I said, I don't care who's in the background of her screen. I'm more concerned about her, if she's going to threaten me, or if her husband's going to threaten me, or whoever else is going to threaten me. I'm more concerned about what she's going to say, what's going to come out of her mouth. And that's exactly how she gets people unalived. She lies, she manipulates, and she tricks people. That's how she gets them unalived. So go ahead, Amanda. Bring people to my Facebook. Because you're only hurting yourself and you're just embarrassing yourself. That Hell Angel position belongs to me, not to you, Amanda. And all the bikers knows about it. Every biker club's been talking about it, Amanda. They don't like you. They don't like you for what you do to people. That prophecy will happen. This war is going to stop. But Amanda's not bringing it up, though. She's not going to tell people she got kicked out of the Hells Angels. She's not going to bring it up that she tried to unalive me when I was a little girl. She's not going to bring it up that she put a hit out on me with James Moon in April, very recently. She's not going to bring none of this up. So go ahead. Go ahead and bring people to my Facebook, because you're just going to embarrass yourself. You're going to make yourself look dumb at this point. You're just making me famous by you telling people to come to my stuff. So usually what really happens is that people like you, Amanda, people gets on my social media and then they finally realize for themselves, eventually it's not me. I'm not the problem, because they were not told everything. You leave everything out about what you do, what you are, what you're capable of. You try to keep that out. Like Mama D, Mama Leprechaun, Mississippi, and everything like that, James Moon and Sonny. You, your brother, it all adds up. And then that Kit Kat was admitting of unaliving people. So it's very interesting here that there's enough against you, Amanda, that you like to unalive people over because of your jealousy issues you got. That Hell Angel position belongs to me. That belongs to Grandpa Storm's bloodline. You're not his bloodline. I am. It only belongs to Grandpa Storm's family, bloodline, royalties only. You're not. He never trusted you. And Grandpa Storm was right to not to trust you, because I don't even trust you because of what you did. You got my Grandpa Storm unalived. You had my mother homicided at the bar. You had Uncle Bear shotted at. Then you tried to get me unalived next in April. But he got ran out of town. Says a lot. So, Amanda, there's a lot of bikers that knows what you're really truthfully up to. Just give it up. Because you're embarrassing yourself. I know you're a Diablo. So just give it up at this point. Because the more you keep poking at me, the more you keep pestering me, I'm going to keep knowing things, and I'm going to keep speaking up if you don't learn when to shut up and leave me alone. But you're never going to learn that. When I hear that someone sent people my way, I have the right to speak up. If somebody's trying to put a hit out on me, I have the right to speak up. If anybody from any biker club's trying to unalive me, I have the right to speak up about it. And you're not going to shut me up. I promise you, you're not. Neither is your husband. and he better stay out of it. Because it's Amanda that's been caught. And her husband gets in the middle of it. He has no right to at this point. But just like I said, you keep it up of messing with me and poking at me, and you keep sending attackers my way, I'm going to keep speaking up about you. I'm going to know more of the truth, and I'm going to keep spilling it out. If you don't learn when to shut up and leave me alone, Amanda, I'm going to keep speaking up. I will not shut up when my life is at risk because of you and whoever else you're working with. Because of you, Amanda, and James Moon, I have the right to speak up when I feel like my life is being played with. When my life is at jeopardy. When my life is being tampered with. When my life is being played with. I have the right to speak up about you. If you learned how to shut up and leave me alone and stop sending people my way like Hitman's Hitwoman's, if you learned how to just shut up and be a decent person, if you would stop unaliving my family, if you would stop trying to unalive me, then I wouldn't be speaking. But you will never shut me up. You know you're caught. You're afraid, Amanda. You're scared. You're scared out of your wits. I'm not, because I don't have really nothing to worry about. But you do, apparently. If you want to keep sending people my way, you're just going to make it to where you're fueling me to where I'm going to keep speaking up about you. And I'm going to know who these people are that you're sending my way to me. I'm going to find out if they work with James Moon. I'm going to find out if they work with Mama D. I'm going to find out if they work with Mama Leprechaun. I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out if they work with James Moon. I'm going to find out about you. I'll find out more and more and more by the day. But if you don't leave me alone, that's when I'm going to speak up. But when you do leave me alone, I don't say nothing. I usually don't talk like this unless it's very serious to me. But you will never learn that. Because I know how you work. I know how you are. You're trying to use your mouth as a weapon to get me unalived. You've done it to a lot of people. You've hurt a lot of innocents. You've gotten a lot of innocents killed because of your mouth out here. And it's because I proved it and I backed it up. That Marianne. And when your husband and you try to gang up on me in my cousin's live, which was a joke, because you got mad because I called you out about stop unaliving my Grandpa Storm's family, you both flipped your lid and you two brought that up, not me. You were mad at Marianne. You were mad at that person. Don't put me in the middle of it. I could prove that and I could back that up. You do too much to people. And then you expect people to just sit there and take it. And then you keep using fighting words with me saying that I fucked up. You're using fighting words with me. That you're trying to challenge me. As an individual. You know what? Good luck with you. Good luck with that. Of how your personality is. Because your ego is getting you caught up already enough. It's getting you caught even more against you. That's all you're doing. Because I'm not looking for you. I'm not even caring about you. But you seem to keep wanting to look for me. You've made so many different accounts that you're trying to stalk me on. And plus you're stalking my social media, which that's the thing though. If I'm minding my own business, and you keep trying to find me, and you keep trying to fight with me, you're trying to brawl with me, because you're trying to submit something that's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. You're never going to submit a bully in me. You better get that through your head. Of you trying to bully me out of my Hell Angel position, you got another thing coming. Diablo. You got another thing coming. trying that on me. You better go elsewhere with your BS. You better go elsewhere with your narcissistic, hateful tendencies. You better get that away from me, because I won't tolerate you. I go against people like you all the time. And it never works out in none of their favors. I go up against the nastiest, meanest, murderers, people out here. Of people. I deal with the most dangerous people out here. Then they seem eventually they get karma in the end. They seem to get caught. Then they don't know what to do. And you really think that I really have never dealt with a very nasty, narcissistic personality before? I've dealt with your kind, your dying breed kind before. It's not my first time dealing with something like you and how you act and how evil and cruel and nasty that you are. You're cold-hearted. You're the true hateful person because you are sending people to unalive me. You're sending people to attack me. Which I think it's very interesting here that you try to play victim. Stop crying wolf at this point. You're only embarrassing yourself here. You need to start acting right. You need to start acting your age. You need to start leaving people alone, Amanda. There's people that's going to bite back at you, and you can't handle it. You cannot abuse everybody and anybody. Because I promise you, people are going to bite back at you. People are not going to sit back and let you do things in secret to people. They would literally yell at you and they'll bite at you. And then you expect them to sit there and take your abuse. You're barking up the wrong tree of your tactics of what you're trying to do towards me. You're only hurting yourself. That's what you're really doing. And it's already proof that you said out of your own mouth, go to her page. You're sending people my way to do anything towards me. You told on yourself there that you want people to harm me and hurt me and do anything towards me because you don't care. How ignorant are you? You're not that bright in the head. You're not a very bright individual. Were you like dropped on your head or something? Like, are you like not that intelligent? Like, are you that really that dumb, Amanda, of an individual that you just literally told on yourself? That you don't realize what you admitted to. And you don't realize it. Oh, it's so funny. It's literally comical. I am dealing with a clown who thinks she's all big and bad and big bad wolf energy and big bad dog energy. But now she's trying to act like something she's not. It's not your birthright. It is not in your blood. It's not in your blood. There's way more meaner people than you out there. I promise you that. It's not your personality. You're trying to be something that you're not. You're trying to act tough. And I promise you, you're not. When you literally got with people to sit there and you got a hold of James Moon, that does not make you tough. That does not make you bad. That does not make you fearful. When you want to come out here to unalive people, that makes you weak as an individual because you can't fight your battles on your own. You're weak by yourself because you can't fight on your own. And it shows that you're in fear, that you just need to stop talking. Because you're hurting yourself, you're hurting your family, you're hurting everybody around you by you trying to do what you're doing towards me. And everybody's going to get curious about the prophecy, which that's already gotten around, which somebody knew about it. But it's gonna bring peace. And apparently Amanda, her brother, is trying to unalive me. So is James Moon is trying to unalive me so that war can keep going. I promise you, it's not gonna keep continuing. I promise you, these wars that you have started is going to stop. You cannot keep coming out here causing biker war with families. It is not going to be tolerated on your end, Amanda. Or James Moon's end. I promise you, it's not working in your favor. I promise you, by you making threats at me, you're fueling me. You're not angering me. You're fueling me more than anything else. Because I go up against people like you on an everyday basis. And I usually win almost every time against people like you out here. So I don't know why you think doing evil that you think you're gonna win. Evil and playing dirty never works out. Playing dirty is not going to help you in the end. It's only nothing but chaos, path of destruction, heartache, losses. Literally, rock bottom is what you're going to be if you don't stop doing what you're doing. You're going to lose everybody and you're going to lose everything by the way you're trying to mess with me. You're going to lose everybody. You're going to have nobody because they don't want no part in it. They're not going to want to be around you if you're known to unalive people because you lie, you manipulate, and you trick people into doing it to unalive innocents. I promise you, nobody's not going to want to be around a miserable person that they have to hurt, harm, kill, steal to get what they want. Nobody wants to be around that type of personality. I promise you they won't. And you're not tolerated. You're not secret. You're known for what you are, what you're doing, and what you did. You're known. So give it up. And knock it off with your threats at me. Because it's funny to me. You're literally a joking manner at this time to me. Like, you are seriously a joke to me. You're a joke. I cannot take you seriously. I can't. I cannot take you seriously because of how you are, how your personality is, and how the way you function. You function in ways that it's gonna bring you nothing but bad karma your way. Because you won't stop your nonsense. Good and light always beats darkness. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Hope you guys have a lovely night.